Did you know there's a historic fishing village in the city of Richmond just south of Vancouver? Well, there definitely is, and this area in 2020, from over 500,000 votes, was crowned as the best neighborhood in all of Metro Vancouver. Do you know where it is that I'm talking about? It's the area known as Steveston. I've been in the Lower Mainland and the GVA for 19 years, with the last 4 of those years having lived in different areas of Richmond. And Steveston is always a favorite of my family's to visit, and it's a beautiful place to live that has really maintained a small town feel and charm to it. And in this video, I'm going to be showcasing some of the fascinating points about Steveston's history and 5 exciting things to see and do while you're here. My name is Jonathan Lerner, and I'm a local realtor in the city of Richmond here, and I make videos just like this one to inform you about the different areas of the city to live, work, play, and laugh in, as well as keep you informed on the current real estate market in the greater Vancouver area. My team and I, we get calls, we get texts, we get emails every day from people looking to move and live here, and we absolutely love it. So whether you're moving here in the next 9 days or 90 days, feel free to give us a call, send us a text, or right below this video, you can also click that link to schedule a Zoom call with us. And we are super happy to be able to help make it a smooth move to Richmond, Vancouver, or the surrounding suburbs for you. If you want to learn more about the city of Richmond or Vancouver, make sure to click that subscribe button right below this video, as I make new videos every week so that you can stay informed on the real estate market in the greater Vancouver area, and also what you need to know about the different areas that you're considering a move to. The first thing to know about Steveston history is that it has been well established in Canadian history for over 150 years, as it was once the bustling hub of the West Coast fishing industry, and its first cannery opening in 1871. And the industry continued to grow and prosper, and by the early 1900s, Steveston had actually become the largest fishing port in Canada. And so no visit to Steveston is complete without a trip to Steveston's National Historic Site, where the Gulf of Georgia Cannery is, like right here behind me. And here you can immerse yourself in the fishing industry's history and how the fishing industry here evolved. And you can also learn about the canning process, as this was once BC's biggest salmon cannery, where as many as 2.5 million cans of salmon were packed here each year until the 1930s. The second point of interest in Steveston's history is its shipbuilding industry, which dates back to the 1880s, just shortly after the first cannery was built here in Steveston. And the Britannia Shipyards National Historic Site provides a glimpse into the area's shipbuilding past, and really allows visitors like you to be able to learn about the various tradespeople who worked there, how they built the boats, and how it really contributed to making this such an historic fishing village. The third significant point in Steveston's history is the Japanese Canadian community, who really made a significant contribution to the fishing industry here. Unfortunately, during World War II, they were actually forced to leave the area and were interned in camps, with many of them being forced out all the way out to the prairies. And it wasn't until, with many of them living in homes like this, and it wasn't until 1949, when the internment ended, that a small portion of those who had to leave actually came back to this area. But today you can visit the Japanese Fishermen's Benevolent Society building just through the Steveston Museum, and that area provides a lot of insight into the community's history and the Japanese culture at that time. Right before we get into the 5 places and things to do in Steveston, this is really important to note, is that in the 1960s, part of the neighborhood was actually designated as a heritage zone. And as a result, this area is going to maintain its character, the quaint charm, the small town feel, which if you're looking at this area as a place to move, you can rest assured that will not be any significant buildings or structures going up in this area that will change that. Now that you know a little more about Steveston history, let's explore 5 different things to make sure that you see and do while you're here that are outside of learning about its past. First up on our list of things to see and do in Steveston is Steveston's Fisherman's Wharf right behind me. Here you can actually watch the local fishermen unload their daily catch, and you can purchase everything from shrimp to wild salmon, black cod, Dungeness crab, albacore tuna, sea urchins, and a whole lot more. And if you're lucky enough to be here in mid-May to June, you'll also get to experience the always highly anticipated season of spot prawns here. Or if you want to get out on the water, just over here, this is where you can jump on and take one of the many whale watching tours which take place between April to October. Also on the wharf, you'll find several different spots to eat, shops, souvenirs, and my wife's absolute must-go-to place whenever we are here, Timothy's Frozen Yogurt, with your choice of fruits, or if you prefer, you can pick from their selection of gelato. The second thing to make sure that you do here in Steveston is right off of Fisherman's Wharf, and it's where you have a real favorite of both the locals and tourists alike, which is the Steveston Boardwalk, which you can see right behind me. And it offers stunning views of the water and out towards Vancouver Island, which you can see over here, and is really a perfect place for a leisurely stroll or a bike ride. And you can also hop on top of this viewing area where I am to be able to get a great view of the interior area, and then go and take a view of the condo buildings and then over down Steveston and all throughout the village back there behind me. The third area to make sure that you go and see is the different areas of Steveston Village, where you can explore unique shops, whether you're looking to buy something to remember your time here, or step into the eclectic mix of storefronts that make Steveston what it is. And after you're getting your steps in, checking all the different spots of the village, you're definitely gonna have to check out one of the numerous restaurants and tasty treats that the area has to serve, whether you're right on the water looking out over the river, or you're in one of the inside areas just checking out the different selections and cuisines that the Steveston area has to offer. And that's if you still have room after the Timothy's Frozen Yogurt that you had earlier. The fourth spot to visit here in Steveston is right behind me, although it doesn't look like much right now other than just a small parking lot. But it's an event that occurs here every second Sunday, typically starting in May until about mid-September, and that is the Steveston Farmers and Artisans Market. And there you can browse local vendors, pick up fresh produce and handcrafted goods, or you can select one of the craft beer options that typically set up shop at the market as well. The fifth area to make sure that you visit in Steveston is actually found in many different areas, but particularly along Moncton Street, where I am right now, as Steveston has been the backdrop for numerous different movies and television shows, and its charming village, the historic buildings that you can see behind me, the waterfront that you've already seen in this video, they've been featured in many popular productions, from The X-Files and Stargate SG-1 in the 90s, 2014's Godzilla, Deadpool in 2016, and the more well-known TV series Once Upon a Time and Supernatural, just to name a few, and there's several others. So as you're out exploring the area of Steveston, definitely keep your eye out for a few familiar locations that you may have seen on screen. If you were looking for a new area to live that doesn't feel like the city but is not far from the city, then Steveston is an amazing place to consider and have on your list. Right now, as of June 2023, if you are looking at a typical detached single-family home, they are ranging from $1.7 million for this 4-bed, 3-bath, 2,100 square foot home to about $3 million for this house, which holds a lot of history in the Steveston areas. Was built by the founder of Steveston. 5-bed, 3-bath, 3,100 square feet on an 11,000 square foot lot. Now, as for townhouses, at the recording of this video, there are only 10 for sale, and they are ranging from $950,000 for a 45-year-old 2-bed, 2-bath to $1.7 million for a 2-year-old 4-bed, 4-bath home. As for condos, there are very few in the Steveston area, and they are all low-rise buildings due to being right on the ocean and having a high water table here. So currently there's only 12 for sale, with most of them being on the far east side of Steveston, and they are currently ranging from $529,000 for this 52-year-old 2-bed, 2-bath condo to this brand new 3-bed, 3-bath, 2,000 square foot condo for $2.2 million. As you've noticed, Steveston has a rich history that is embedded into the culture of this area, and it'll be maintained for years to come as the residents here share a love of this area and want to ensure that it maintains its special charm and character. It's no wonder Steveston is a favorite destination for both locals and visitors alike. And if you're considering Steveston as an area that you would like to move, my team and I, we get calls, texts, emails every day from people like you looking to make a move. And whether you are moving in the next 9 days or the next 90 days, feel free to give us a call, send us a text or an email, or schedule a Zoom call, our personal favorite, and we'd be happy to help you make it a smooth move. I hope you enjoyed this video about the area of Steveston in Richmond, British Columbia. And if you like this video and if you gain some value from it, please make sure to like, to subscribe, and to also, right after you subscribe, click that bell to get notified of future videos that I put out each and every week, which showcase the city of Richmond and what it's like to live, laugh, love, and work here in this beautiful city. If you have any questions about Steveston or other areas of the surrounding suburbs, Vancouver, go down below this video and book a call for 30 minutes with me. Thank you so much for watching this video and subscribing. I'll see you on the next one.